In the heart of the Middle East lies a land of ancient secrets and breathtaking beauty. This is Yemen, a country often misunderstood, yet filled with stories waiting to be told. Here, the winds whisper across timeless deserts, and stone cities rise like mirages from the dust. In every corner, echoes of civilizations long past blend with the vibrant pulse of life that endures today. Beneath its rugged surface, Yemen holds wonders that few have seen. Its landscape, culture, and people weave a tapestry both fragile and resilient, shaped by centuries of triumph and tribulation. The land bears witness to the remarkable dance between nature and humanity, where survival is an art honed through generations. Join me as we uncover 15 mind-blowing facts about Yemen, the poorest country in the Middle East. Let us walk together where ancient incense trails once flourished and discover a Yemen few outsiders ever truly know. If you're fascinated by hidden gems and untold stories from around the world, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring more incredible journeys like this to you. As dawn breaks over Yemen, the land awakens in a symphony of color and shadow. Towering mountains slice through the horizon, their peaks often shrouded in mist, standing guard over the deep valleys below. Here, life clings to the slopes, where terraces of green defy the arid winds, and ancient villages nestle into the earth as if grown from stone itself. Beyond these verdant pockets, vast deserts unfurl, a kingdom of sand sculpted by the patient hand of time. Winds carve ripples into endless dunes, while the sun casts an amber glow across the land. In this landscape of extremes, every vista tells a story of endurance, adaptation, and the eternal struggle between harshness and hope. Far from the Yemeni mainland, the Socotra archipelago floats in the Indian Ocean, a realm untouched by the ordinary. Its isolation has nurtured life forms found nowhere else on Earth. Ancient dragon blood trees stand like silent sentinels, their crimson sap once prized as much as their surreal beauty. Rare birds flit through forests of frankincense and myrrh, while peculiar succulents cling to limestone cliffs. Here, time moves at its own pace. Nature's palette is bold and strange. Blue lizards bask on pink sands, and the air hums with the songs of unseen creatures. Socotra's otherworldly landscapes invite us to imagine what our world might have been before the age of man. Rising from the desert floor, the ancient city of Sheba appears as a vision from a forgotten age. Its mud brick skyscrapers, some soaring over 100 feet high, form a skyline unlike any other on Earth. Built to defend against raiders and floods, these vertical homes have stood for centuries, a testament to human ingenuity and resilience in the harshest of climates. As the sun sets, the city glows golden, its narrow streets cast in shadow. Each structure tells a story, walls whispering of merchants, families, and the ceaseless march of time. Sheba is more than architecture. It is a living monument to the spirit that has always defined Yemen. Yemen's coastline stretches for over 2,000 kilometers, tracing the borders of the Arabian Peninsula. To the south, the Arabian Sea crashes against rocky cliffs and secluded coves, its waves carving stories into the shore. To the west, the Red Sea glimmers, a lifeline for trade and a haven for marine life. Fishermen set sail at dawn, their boats silhouetted against the horizon. Ancient ports, once bustling with merchants from Africa and Asia, now stand quiet, their stones worn smooth by centuries of tide and wind. Here, at the meeting of land and water, Yemen's history is written in salt and sand. Long before the rise of empires, Yemen was a vital node on the frankincense trade routes. Caravans once wound their way across the desert, laden with precious resin destined for distant temples and palaces. Towns sprang up along these paths, their markets alive with the scents of spices, incense, and ambition. This trade brought not only wealth, but also ideas. From the ancient Greeks to the Romans and Persians, Yemen became a crossroads where cultures converged. Even today, the air in its souks is thick with the fragrance of history, a reminder of the land's enduring importance to the world. On the island of Socotra, an extraordinary tree dominates the skyline. The dragonblood tree, with its umbrella-shaped canopy, appears almost alien, an ancient relic from a forgotten world. Its name comes from the crimson resin that oozes from its bark, once used for medicine, dye, and ritual. These trees cluster on rocky plateaus, their roots anchoring into the very bones of the earth. They stand as guardians of time, symbols of Yemen's unique natural heritage and the mysteries that still linger in its wildest corners. To journey through Yemen is to encounter a spirit of hospitality rarely matched anywhere else. Strangers are welcomed as honored guests, with coffee, dates, and stories shared beneath cool stone arches. In a land often defined by hardship, the warmth of its people shines all the brighter. Resilience is, woven into daily life. Through drought and conflict, Yemenis endure with dignity and grace, finding joy in small moments and hope in each new dawn. Their strength is the beating heart of the nation, a lesson in courage for us all. Winding through the old city of Sana'a is like stepping into a living museum. Towering buildings, adorned with intricate white gypsum patterns, loom over narrow alleys lined with vibrant markets. The scent of spices mingles with the sound of prayer calls, and sunlight dances through stained glass windows. Every corner of Sana'a tells a story, of craftsmen shaping wood and stone, of traders haggling over textiles, and of families gathered in hidden courtyards. As a UNESCO World Heritage Site, this city is a testament to Yemen's rich cultural legacy, preserved against the odds. In the remote highlands and hidden valleys, the Arabian leopard prowls, stealthy, rare, and almost mythical. With fewer than 200 believed to remain, spotting one is a moment of suspense and awe. Yemen's wildlands are also home to rare birds, such as the Yemen thrush and the Socotra starling, each adapted to their unique environments. Nature here is both fragile and fierce. Every creature, from the smallest insect to the most majestic predator, is part of a delicate balance that has endured for millennia. To witness their world is honestly to glimpse the untamed heart of Yemen. As evening falls, the air in Yemen's mountain villages fills with the haunting strains of traditional music. The oud's plaintive notes mingle with voices raised in song, telling tales of love, longing, and loss. These melodies echo off ancient stones, binding neighbors together in shared memory. Music is more than entertainment here. It is an act of remembrance and resistance. In each rhythm and refrain, the story of Yemen is preserved, passed down through generations even as the world outside changes. The mountains keep these songs safe, holding the soul of the nation close. To taste Yemeni cuisine is to journey through centuries of trade and tradition. Fragrant spices, cumin, cardamom, and coriander, infuse slow-cooked lamb, while honey from wild bees sweetens breads and desserts. Meals are shared communally, often eaten with the hands, forging bonds between friends and families. Every dish tells a story, from bubbling stews simmered in clay pots to the simple pleasure of fresh bread torn and dipped in aromatic sauces. Even the humblest meal is a celebration of the land's bounty and the ingenuity of its people. In Yemen, water is more precious than gold. Ancient systems of wells, cisterns, and terraces channel every drop, sustaining life in even the driest regions. Ingenious irrigation, passed down through countless generations, brings green to the barren and hope to the thirsty. The scarcity of water shapes every aspect of Yemeni life. Villagers rise before dawn to draw from centuries-old wells, while farmers tend to crops with care honed by necessity. Here, water is sacred, a gift that binds communities together in a shared struggle for survival. Socotra's reputation as the Galapagos of the Indian Ocean is well earned. Over 1/3 of its plant life is found nowhere else on Earth, and each species tells a tale of isolation and adaptation. Botanists and explorers come from afar, drawn by the promise of discovery. But Socotra is more than a laboratory. It is a sanctuary. Its unique creatures and landscapes remind us of the interdependence of all life, and of what we stand to lose if such wonders vanish. In preserving Socotra, Yemen guards a treasure for the world, Even in the face of adversity, Yemen's people find reason to celebrate. Colorful festivals light up villages and cities alike. Dancers in embroidered costumes whirl to the beat of drums, and laughter spills into the streets. Each celebration is an act of defiance, a reminder that joy endures. Through music, dance, and shared meals, Yemen's communities renew their bonds. Festivals mark the rhythms of life, from harvests to weddings, and each is a testament to the enduring spirit that refuses to be broken by hardship. Yemen's story is etched into every mountain, whispered by every wind, and carried in the hearts of its people. Through centuries of challenge and change, the country endures, a tapestry of beauty, resilience, and hope. Each sunrise brings new trials, but also the promise of a future shaped by those who refuse to surrender. As we leave this land of contrasts, let us remember not just its struggles, but its wonders. Yemen's spirit persists in every ancient stone and every child's laughter, a reminder that even in the darkest times, beauty and hope can prevail. Yemen is more than its struggles. It is a land of wonder, resilience, and untold stories. Its ancient cities, wild landscapes, and vibrant people offer lessons in survival and grace. Here, beauty is found not in perfection, but in the courage to endure and the wisdom to cherish every fleeting moment. As we conclude our journey, let us carry Yemen's story with us, a tale of contrasts, of hardship and hope, of loss and celebration. In each frame, we glimpse a world both fragile and fierce, shaped by time and tested by fate. The spirit of Yemen endures, as timeless as the desert winds and as enduring as the mountains that define its heart. Thank you for joining this journey. May its beauty linger with you long after the final frame. Until our paths cross again, may we remember that even in the world's most forgotten corners, wonder and resilience shine brightest.